Happy Thursday, Beer Ball Alamo Association of Philadelphia, and last Saturday was insane. The Spring Classic. We were at Citizens Bank Ballpark. Brian and Matthew taking on Justin and Steve B. Big open spaces, big open area. It was tense. The defense was crazy. It was the wildest ride. Normally, we have live broadcasts on Thursday night. This game was so nuts. The Spring Classic. We are taking you back to Thursday. We're going back in time, hopping in the time machine. Beer Ball Alamo Association Spring Classic. Let's go to the clip.
And did I say last Thursday? I meant Saturday. Beer Ball Alamo Association of Philadelphia coming to you live, and the stakes could not be higher. It's the Spring Classic. It's the Spring Classic. That's your rite of passage to summer. I mean, this is where summer starts. Summer starts right here, and these four men could not be more excited about it. Matthew and Ryan taking on Justin and Steve B. The stage is set. This is going to be a great match. Ryan gearing up for his first shot. Big hit off of Justin's can. Steve B twirling around, getting it, throwing to Justin quickly. Nice defense. Defense and chugging are going to be the biggest factors today, because when you're in a big parking lot like this, the ball's going to go far. So while it's going far, you best be chugging. But if you can get that ball quickly, you're going to cut down their chug time. Steve B flicking to Justin. Wow! What a play. Not grabbing the ball. No time for that. Nobody got time for grabbing that ball. He flicks it, saves some time. Great catch by Justin. And those two, they got chemistry. They were roommates in college. Those two can play together. Ryan hitting Justin's can. Steve having to go through Ryan, getting it quickly, and back to Justin. But Ryan, strong start for him. 2 for 2 in the early going. Matthew gearing up for his shot. Hitting. No, missing Steve's can. Steve going to go get that ball. And Ryan and Matthew, they look poised. They look determined to win. They are ready to go. Justin sporting his Dragon Ball Z shirt. You gotta love that. Goku. Hopefully he can channel some of Goku's powers and use that to propel them, ascend, like a Super Saiyan, ascend his way into victory. Ryan gearing up for his shot. Hitting off the top of Justin's can. Big hit. CB going for that. Turning, throwing. Justin grabbing it quickly. Nice relay, however. That is a big start for Ryan, getting 3 pretty big hits in the early going. Justin cracking his can, though, getting into the match. And Ryan, big burp there. And that beer, it's looking pretty empty. I got to think there's probably like a quarter left in there. I mean, he's gotten off to a fantastic start. And he told me before the beginning of this match, win at all costs. He did not care what it took. He was going for the win, and he is backing up those words right now. Matthew getting ready, giving the ball to Ryan. Ryan going for his 4th shot. See? Missing. First miss of the game, and that's impressive. Outdoors, the wind clearly being a factor today, as Steve B and Justin's shot have not been on point yet. But Ryan has been able to put all the distractions aside and win this game. This guy is coming in huge. Matthew going into a pose, emptying his pockets strategically to weigh him down. As you can see, Steve doing the same thing. They got to remove the weight from the pockets. I mean, anything can throw you off. You pretty much, if we could play this game naked, we would. We totally would. And I play in my chubbies because I like the mobility. I don't like being tied down. And everyone thinks I'm crazy, but you know what? I can move quick in those chubbies. Whether you like it or not, I move quick. Ryan gearing up for his shot. Hitting off Justin's can. Big hit. CB going through the legs. Oh, to Justin. What a play. That's the defensive play of the game. It's got to be. Oh, my goodness. Steve B. Defensive play of the game. Wow. Let's check this out again. So, we got it. Ryan loading up. Hitting off Justin's can to the outside. Steve B putting it through his leg. Justin looking so happy. Freeze frame. Justin ecstatic. So happy with that play. Woo! So let's break it down in slow motion. Steve B running after that ball. Look at this. One motion, never really stopping, flicking it through his legs, getting to Justin. Justin's so happy that Steve B was able to make that play, getting the ball, looking, you're not going to see a bigger smile. That smile, that is like a Christmas morning. Your parents got you the new Xbox and it's sitting under your tree. I mean, you can't script this stuff. The unfiltered, unprecedented, just pure joy on Justin's face there. And that's why we play this game. That is what it's all about. Plays like that. That's why we do it. I mean, yeah, do we like to drink? Yeah, we love to drink. But that right there, the teamwork, camaraderie, and the pure joy right there is what makes it all about. Steve B flicking it a little overzealous there. Justin getting it, running, putting it down on the table, and big sips. Ryan's finished. Ryan Mitchell finishing his beer first. Wow, Ryan. Woo. Unprecedented. Ryan. He told me in pregame that he was going to come up big today, and he has come up huge so far. Matthew looking to close it out here. Hit off of Justin's can. Steve getting it back on the table. You got to think Matthew is awfully close right now, going into his patented palm behind the can stance. That stance right there, it gives him so much mobility, and he barely has to block, so he can get stuff anywhere. But that can is not signed off the table. Matthew going into his shot, missing, and I know Matthew's probably one shot away. He's got to be close. Ryan, what's he saying? Cover two. Oh, they're driving into cover two, which is great defense. So they're going to have Matthew play up. Ryan going to be lurking in the background like a free safety for any big bounces. So I like the style. And you can afford that luxury when you're down to one can. You can afford that luxury. Matthew hitting off Steve. Steve getting the ball, throwing it to Justin. Quick relay. But no, that is it. Ryan and Matthew winning the Spring Classic. Let's go to interview. Man of the match, Ryan Mitchell. Wow, what a game.
Wow, what a match. The first outdoor game of the Beer Ball Alamo Association of Philadelphia. Ryan, hell of a game. Hell of a game. You couldn't miss. What was going through your mind? You could not miss. You couldn't miss.
Well, it was all about teamwork. Matt and I were very amped for the Spring Classic, so we put our A-game, attacked them on the weak side, because we knew it was a weakness from watching game tape.
Oh my God, we did. You guys were hitting that left side of the can, and it just kept going out, further and further with each big hit. You guys could not miss.
Exactly.
Man of the match, that's the deal. Redeem yourself in the highly anticipated Spring Classic. And what was your mindset coming into today, knowing the stakes?
Honestly, I was kind of nervous, but having Matt on my team was a great help. He kept me in the game, and we did it.
Teamwork, makes the teamwork. Ryan coming up huge in the Spring Classic.